Task Force 1 is just one of 28 FEMA urban search and rescue teams deployed for national emergencies, and their first ever deployment, September 11, 2001. Now, nearly 20 years later, KOMU 8's Ethan Absler caught up with those first responders and looked back on their first deployment.
One of the darkest days in American history happened 2 decades ago, but for the first responders who saved lives that day, the memories are still vivid.
Even here 20 years later, there's a lot of things that are vivid.
Very surreal. Overwhelming.
Those are just some of the words members of the task force used to describe Ground Zero. They sent 62 members to Manhattan that day, where they performed search and rescue, medical aid operations, and more.
To walk up to a pile of debris that's 10 stories, 20 stories tall, and realize that used to be a 110-story building. To be able to walk up to a hole in the ground and look and see 5 or 6 stories down below.
The force was deployed for 2 weeks following the attacks.
It's still hard to kind of fathom what really happened or that even took place and the devastation that it was. But I'm very proud that this team and I got to go and help.
We had the very unique opportunity to participate and lend a hand, be a helping hand in that event. Wasn't the outcome that we were looking for, wasn't the outcome that anybody was looking for. But we built some great relationships with those folks in New York City. We were accepted by those folks, and it was a very rewarding experience.
Since the attacks, the force has been deployed more than 40 times and continues to stand ready for anything.
We stand ready. We stand ready for anything in our communities, our state, and our nation.
Ethan Absler, KOMU 8 News, Columbia.
Missouri Task Force 1 also